Hi guys. How are you? What's happening? How's your life? And how's your days? And how's your nights? How's your dreams? How's your heart? How's everything? I'm so excited about this camp, and it's kind of been brewing in my life for a long time, and in some shape or form, and everything is so beautifully coming together. I wanted to share a few details with you. There's a little checklist that I would love to walk through with you so that you're all feeling comfortable and you have all the information you need for the sessions, and a bit of an overview of kind of where I'm going and the team that's in place at this point to get it all off the ground next week, if I may. Feel free to pause, fast forward, come back. This is why I wanted to do it in this format, so that you could have something to hear my voice and walk through the steps with me, okay? So welcome and thank you. I am so grateful for your time. Right now, I know you're all busy and you're popping and locking and doing your shit around town. And this camp means a lot to me, and I know it's going to mean a lot to other people, and I think we have an opportunity to really share our gifts and to show the world in some shape or form the magic of who we are as this collective of women, and also this this power of this human behavior where we create and express and connect and learn and grow and share, and it's a very beautiful container. So thank you for being part of this, and thank you for really stepping into the light with me. It feels good to be with you. I promise that we are going to have some fun. Okay, let's get down to business. Monday morning, the 3rd of August at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the opening ceremony. I would love if you all could join me. I know that's early on the west side and I think it would be really incredible to create this sort of campfire feel of all of us being around the circle together. If you can join, it's from 11 to sort of 11:30. If you can join for some or all of that, that would be really special. And I think that it would really be awesome. Leave it at that. You'll also realize you've probably been getting a whole bunch of emails, invites for you. So we wanted to make it easier. We're sending you an invitation for each of your experiences, each of your sessions. And the first week you're going to get one that's 30 minutes before, a separate invite. That's going to be just for the tech check. So we are basically going to run through, these are all of the things that I'm looking for when we connect with you in that tech check. We want to look at lighting, we want to look at sound, we want to reconfirm some of the details you've already shared with us. Some of you have had personal conversations with me, and some of you will have conversations with the tech concierge team. There's Rob, Sam, Jana, Marissa, and Lauren, and they're fucking awesome. I love them all, and they're so good at their jobs, and we've all been in this world of events and planning and organizing for a long time, so we want to make sure that every detail is covered. Do you need sound? Will you be sharing the sound? What is your stage set? What does your area look like? What is your camera, audio? Do you need to share the screen for slides? What else? I would love it if no one has headphones and earphones. I don't know if that's a technical thing that some people need to have, but it'd be amazing if the sisters leading the classes didn't have to have them. I'm just looking at aesthetics. I'm looking to repackage all of these things so that we can get them out in the future. So I'm looking at all of these things, and I trust that you'll go with me on what makes sense for you, what feels comfortable for you, what you need to have and for certain reasons, and then also what you can flow with. What else? Sharing screens. Is anyone doing polling? Who's going to need? These are all be the questions that will come from the tech team, so you don't need to sort of answer them all right now, right here. But what you will get the opportunity to share of, like, how can we technically support you? So let's take it back and look at what it will look like. So you have your your 30-minute tech check. We will play some ambient music, so when people are arriving, they'll hear music. This is all custom from my end, so there's nothing for you to do. Then you and I will beam in to some degree. We'll turn our cameras on, and we'll come into the space, and I'll welcome everybody, talk a little bit about you and I and why we're connected and why I love you and how amazing you are and what you're here to give them as a gift. And then it'll be over to you. I'll be then a participant. My plan is to participate in all of the sessions, bar Christine, but I'm working on something. Hopefully we can shift that. And then you'll run through your class. So part of also the tech team will talk to you about like how you're running it, what's the flow. I'll share that I've spoken to a few of you already to let them know what that will be. And so we can understand of how and what support you need throughout it. At the end, I'd like to come in and make a little close and a thank you and all of that kind of stuff, and then we'll move on. So to recap, you should receive an calendar invite for 30 minutes before your session for the tech setup. For the weeks following, my gut is you're not going to need those, so we can work through what that looks like. You can just come a few minutes early once we've run it through, checked your backdrop and all of those things. We will have some virtual backgrounds if that makes sense for anybody, and I would also love you all to take a look at the little name on your account to make sure it says something that makes sense, it's spelled nicely and all of those things, and also your profile photo. We will give you a graphic for that, or you could put your profile photo from the website up. Just something so everything is all branded together. I trust that you don't mind flowing with me on all of those things. We'll have a screen. We'll do the tech check. We'll also have something on the screen, so when people come, they'll just see a graphic, and then we'll beam in from the cameras, turn our cameras on, and then get going. So that's the show flow. That makes sense. My goal is not to take up any of your time because I know you all have like tight timelines of the things that you want to achieve and do, and I'm excited to be part of all of those. So reminding you, you'll get a message from Rob, Sam, Lauren, or Jana, or Marissa. But one of those people will contact you and get all that detail from you so we can get it in the spreadsheet and we can have a running team. You'll have 2 people supporting you through the class. There'll be someone handling any last minute additions or anyone that can't find the link or any of that stuff. So all you have to do is turn up and lead your class and share your magic. Awesome. All right. I also want to invite any of you to join any of the classes. I think that there are some incredible classes. You are all providing such amazing, I keep saying gifts, but I really think they are. So I invite you all to take a look at the schedule and see if there's anything else that you want to build into your own worlds, because I'd love to have you all participating in everything and giving back in a way of receiving each other's gifts, because I think there's a lot of power. I feel like we're creating this. I don't even know if I've shared like where Spirit Sisters came from. I went through some stuff, and most of you know the story, and all these things happened, and one day I came across this opportunity to like submit a movie script for something. So I was like, sure, I'm going to write a movie. I'd never done it before, but I sat down, I smoked a big joint, and I wrote a movie script. And it was crazy and weird and not formatted, and there was many things, but it was really, the beauty of it was this journey to write about these Spirit Sisters, these 4 women that came into their lives, each other's lives, to learn about the most important relationship in their life, which was with themselves, but through loving the same man. And that was really the turning point for me, because I didn't want to write any more scripts about him and what he did. I wanted to write about women and their stories of how they use creativity to heal themselves, how they use telling their stories, how we often hide these stories because of our shame or our pain. Personally, that's my stuff, like, or the embarrassment, or the, you know, everyone will think I'm stupid. Like, there were so many things that I was so scared to talk about what I went through because of what I thought of other people would think. And when I realized actually the first and most healing thing was to talk to people about my story, especially the people in my story, and how significantly that has changed my life. So that's really why the Spirit Sisters is so important. And I think if every woman is like connected into sort of themselves and connected with the moon and the earth, I mean, I can go down this road a million times, but you know, like a long way, but there's something about like being these cogs in a wheel, and it's like when women realize we are this incredible cog in the wheel that can connect up to something bigger. And I think this is what this is about, creating this power for us all to use our platforms to speak about what we want to do and why we're doing it and why it's so important, and also the effect that it can have on the world using the arts and these alternative healing modalities that really are now becoming more known, but at the same time we're ahead of the curve in all this stuff that we're doing. So thank you for sharing the story and being part of this. Every Wednesday night I'm having an open house. I think it's on the schedule for 5:30 to 7, something like that. I can confirm this or have a look at the schedule, but it's really like bring a girlfriend, bring your mom, your sister, your auntie. That this is a chance, like it's sort of like an open chat. Maybe it's like sharing a poem or something. I'm kind of just making it up. I'll have some drop-in guests, maybe do some channeling, even do some sessions with people, different things. So please use that time where you can bring someone else and get them excited about someone. They might meet another sister or learn about their story and want to go to their session. If anyone is up for putting a second camera on, I would love it, outside of the Zoom, because I think Zoom can be very Zoom. So if you feel savvy enough / it fits with you and your vibe and your flow, I'd love to have a second camera so that we can take a recording session 11/11, and we can use that content too. So my goal is to cut all of these up so we can use this as a trailer as part of the upselling, the sales process for selling this into corporations and other companies, so we can all travel around the world doing this virtually and beyond. That's my goal. If anyone wants to get involved, I love it. If not, okay, I love that too. So second camera, send us the footage. We'll be recording from our end, so no one should have to worry about that. And then the second last thing I think is promotion. I'm not sure what you guys have done. I'm setting out another blast tomorrow, and we're also getting this beautiful gift from Claire, who made the headshots, where it's sort of like flipping through all the heads and things like that. So we're still just kind of trying to crank up a lot of these assets to really promote you all, and you'll notice your websites and Instagrams have been added to the website now. So we're bit by bit incorporating some of those beautiful questions that we asked you and all those lovely answers you gave us. And we're working on a sort of onboarding deck, and we're also going to have a deck for the campus so they can learn about you and go off and really sort of be this sort of like internal, kind of almost like internal document that only people that are part of the campus can get access to, like a members only. So we're, collectively, there's this really beautiful engine of people. There's Lauren and Amy on the website, and Noli doing the video, and Claire doing the graphics, and Annie also helping us with these decks. There's a lot of beautiful people helping us to make this incredible, and so I'm just looking to you to ping it to as many people as you can in whatever format makes sense for you or you feel comfortable with, so that we can get them to join us and have lots of fun, all the rest of it. Okay, and the last thing, the closing ceremony. It's on August the 23rd. It's the Sunday. It's 4 to 6, I think, currently. And this is like my vision of, if we were doing this in real life and it was a real camp, this would be like the last night of Dirty Dancing. There's like a variety show. I've got this incredible girl, Majori, to sing. And I think it's something, a little bit of a show and tell, and maybe people can write a poem, or if they want to submit something that they've done. So this will be part of the thing as you go through your sessions. Really talk to the sisters that, come on, and the campus, I guess, and sisters of anything that they want to submit or share, or they'd be willing to share. We're kind of trying to build a bit of a yearbook kind of concept so that we can share with all these people digitally at the end, so that they can see what they went through and how beautiful it is and all the rest of it. Okay, so to recap, you're going to get some emails in your calendar for setup and tech. You're going to be reached out by the tech concierge team to go through all your tech needs and make sure that we are supporting you with everything that you need. So you just roll up and just be your thing, do your thing. Second camera, show flow, how it's going to last. I'm going to come in, we're going to have some music. I'm going to introduce, you're going to do it, then I'm going to wrap it up at the end. And open house, Wednesday nights, opening and closing ceremonies, and promotion. Please, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. 14 minutes. Hopefully you still stay with me to the end. I really appreciate everything you're doing. I'm so fucking excited. This is going to be amazing. This is life-changing for me, and I know that, ooh, that just hit a nerve. Thank you. I'm so grateful, and I'm really excited to share this. The amount of beautiful feedback that I've had from people already, and we haven't even started. So I know we're doing something really beautiful here. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you.